What's up, nerds? I'm a Renegade Cactus, but you can call me whatever you want. Welcome back to Dragon Quest Monsters the Dark Prince. Got it right this time. There's a chest down here. 100 gold coins. I mean, since it's kinda our tower, I'm gonna take it. Alright. Here is the fusion room. We're not gonna go there yet. We want at least everyone that we have with us in the party to be level 10. Which means 1, 2, 3, and Petrie. We're gonna fuse this this episode. Don't worry. But right now we're gonna start by going to the next area. Renegade places a new piece of travel light in the magic circle. New location is available to visit. Yay! The new location is go to in Awesome. Our elf girl Rose is her name, doesn't have to dance. We are now here in wherever we are. We've arrived at a new circle of Nadiria. I mean, we basically... What? Why the curtains now? But yeah, we basically knew that we're gonna come here, right? Because they told us it's gonna lead us here to another place in Nadiria. Whatever. Let's go out and see where we are, what kinds of monsters we find. And just check out everything. Do we have a cutscene, or is it just... Ooh, Circle of Temper, lower echelon. Now, will there also be a Colosseum? Is the question. Like, do we have a Colosseum everywhere we go? Where we have different levels, basically?
My word! It's hot here!
It's raining lava? Magma? Lava. Technically. So yeah.
Still? That's hardly surprising with all this barren terrain and lava everywhere.
Exactly.
Your first task should be becoming the big hitter here, so you can befriend a few monsters. Perhaps some of the locals might point us in the right direction.
So there's a high chance that there is a big hitter around here, which is... Holy shit, that was lagging now. Now it works, but the first, like, 2 seconds... Shit just did not do what it should. Wow. But yeah, there's a highly likelihood that there is... The big hitter is either a big monster in this area, like the Elder Dragon or whatever it was called, or like the Gigantus in the beginning, or that there is a Monster Wrangler that we just have to fight in order to be the next big hitter. Also, one thing I want to mention, I mentioned it in, I think, the first episode. A friend watched the first episode and said this game looks kinda shit at times, and reminds him of the new Pokemon games. And I agree. Like I said in the beginning, oh, that's good EXP. We should be at level 10 with everyone pretty soon. The art style is great, in my opinion, but the graphics are shit. Like, you can't sugarcoat it, the graphics are shit in this game. Same as with the new Pokemon games. Just everything looks really bad, except for characters. They look quite decent, and all of the monsters look great. Same in Pokemon, everything looks like shit. Most of the characters look decent, and the Pokemon look awesome. Mostly. But yeah, it's you see where the main focus was. The main focus was on putting as many monsters in, I would say, and making them look good. And I'm here for it. Like, I'm not opposed to bad graphics. I don't mind bad graphics, usually. And in a game like this, I can overlook it, no problem. But again, I can say, in a objective matter, it looks like shit. And that's not me hating on the game, as you might have noticed by now, and by the fact that I wanna record 25 videos basically of this. I can overlook a lot of stuff. I love this game already. It's a new Dragon Quest. You know what? I want to see how well we would do when scouting. I mean, 28%, it's doable. Like I said. Okay, Fire Spirit. We're gonna call you Bernie. But yeah, there's always a big what level are you? Level 9. They are close to being at the level of fusion or synthesizing, which is great, because as soon as you get into areas where monsters are level 10 and above, you can just capture monsters and immediately synthesize them if you want to. Yeah, I think it's actually not a bad thing to objectively like talk about a game, and if something is bad about it, to actually say it, even if you love the game. Like I said, I already love the game. I can see myself play a lot of this, but it looks like shit in some regards. And also, it doesn't run very well at times. Like, there are times, like when we got out of the tower and all, where it suddenly just... basically, the game shits itself. And that's weird. That shouldn't happen. Especially not on the console, technically. Although, sadly, we know that it happens like that. But we're not here to focus on the bad things. Like I said, good thing to be open to see bad things. But I want to focus on the good things, and so far it feels very familiar with a new code, basically. So far, just everything feels very streamlined in a mostly good way. Like, generally... let's try and scout the shadow. Oh yeah. Like, it... overall, oh wow, we are just the greatest.
You're one of us now.
Exactly. The shadow, we're gonna call it... Tony, I don't know. Oh no, I gotta sneeze. I gotta sneeze. Will there be a second one? Doesn't look like it. Ooh, level 11. Oh no, there is a second one. Okay. I hope that's it now. Level 11. So this one is already strong enough level-wise to be synthesized. That's awesome. But yeah, it's the overall gameplay loop, let's call it, for now, is the same as in every Dragon Quest Monsters or Dragon Quest Monsters Joker game. Run around, get new monsters, train them, synthesize them, train them, just like that. Here it feels, so far it feels a bit more streamlined, as in things are very clear, except for a few little things. You basically know what to do, you know where to go, and compared to the Dragon Quest Monsters Joker games on the DS, everything seems to be a bit more linear. Like, so far, all the areas that we've been to are decently large, but don't feel very large, if you know what I mean. Just on the first, like, at first glance, they seem way bigger or way more vast than they actually are. But maybe that's just the beginning. Maybe it's just like the further we get, the bigger the areas are. That would make a whole lot of sense, in my opinion. So we shall see. Alright, by the way, last episode I was talking a big game about, making... taking screenshots and using them as as thumbnails. And afterwards I wanted to look for the screenshot that I made and I could not find it. Seems like I didn't make one. So yeah, I have to think about what to do in terms of thumbnails. What? Wrong button? This is the right button, technically. We'll see if it took this time. Ooh, she's slime. Do I wanna try and scout? Sure. So far, everything worked out pretty well. So why not keep on trying? Scout the she slime. Let's try again, 21%. Okay, then let's fight. Oh! Oh! Our little one is dead. That sucks, that shouldn't be. So, I think before we keep on exploring after this fight, we're just gonna zoom back to the tower. Because technically zoom should work everywhere, right? Yeah, Petrie didn't get any XP. But I think there is now only 2 monsters that need to stress them in for the restore. Yeah. Apart from civilization. Yeah, no, I just want to go to the tower. Once we're in the tower, we should be fully healed, right? Which should also... Like, I mean, pictures like this, the graphics are terrible. Like, it's... That wasn't a very sharp image, basically. But like a game like this, and technically Pokemon, just doesn't need to look its greatest. It would be great if it looked better, but those are games where you can overlook quite a lot. Although the problem with Pokemon, and I'm not gonna harp on that for too long, but the problem with the latest Pokemon games was that everything looked like shit and the game runs like shit. The DLC doesn't make anything better. Okay, that's something for a different season. And just the whole game, I mean, we know why it looked and felt that way. It was rushed as hell. This game, on the other hand, I doubt that it was rushed. Though, I don't know. With this game, I don't know. But I feel like with a Dragon Quest game, they shouldn't have that much of a tight deadline. Usually because, let's face it, outside of Japan, people aren't really waiting for Dragon Quest games. Or, like, the vast majority. I do. Ooh, Lamplights, or Lamplighter, I think they're called. Love these little guys. Lamplings. Let's see if we can scout one of them. Like, I remember when I played Dragon Quest XI with my partner. We were basically just... I was playing through it, my partner was next to me, we were just having fun, and that was when I thought, okay, and when I saw these guys and other monsters that I haven't ever seen before, that I would so love a new Dragon Quest Monsters with all the new monsters, with the graphics of Dragon Quest XI, and I was dreaming, basically. And when they announced this game, I was, like, overjoyed is an understatement. I was so incredibly happy because this game, pretty sure this game has, like, all of the monsters that have come in every Dragon Quest so far. Or at least most of them, right? What level are you now? Level 9. The next level, 85. Oh no, I feel another sneezing coming. I don't like that one bit. And I mean, they basically delivered on more than half of it. Like, it's a new Dragon Quest Monsters, which, yes, it has new monsters in it. Whew, that was a strong one. It has new monsters in it. I'm not sure if it has all the monsters of the Dragon Quest series yet, but like it has a lot of monsters, no question. A lot of monsters, a lot of new monsters that have never been in a Dragon Quest Monsters series. And it has better graphics than the 3DS game. Go figure. It doesn't have the Dragon Quest XI graphics, sadly, because they are pretty. Throughout the whole game, it is just pretty. It might not be the best graphics ever. I'm very sorry. There's something itchy on my nose. I'm not picking my nose. It's just... Yeah, I guess. Okay, sorry. But just everything in that game looks really gorgeous. One way or another. And this game doesn't necessarily follow suit exactly, but it looks good overall. All right. Now I think, if I see it correctly, everyone here is now level 10 or higher, right? Which means... yeah, we're gonna keep going a little bit. I gotta tease you a little bit before we synthesize. We're just gonna check out the landscape a little bit around here. We're gonna... you know what? Let's see if this works as a screenshot. That was a pretty nice shot, I feel like. But yeah, part of it is of why this game doesn't look as great as it could. Part of it is that it's on the Switch. But as we all know, the Switch has great looking games. Hello there. So it could look better, but I think optics are not the main focus of this game.
More visitors, how unusual. This is the village of Dragolenuk, and you can bet I'll be keeping my eye on you while you're here. But if you've come about a little problem, you should rock on over and speak to Norbert. He's in a whole heap of trouble.
Okay, the trouble is probably some heavy hitter that we have to, or big hitter or whatever they were called, that we need to destroy for them. Oh, it's one of the rats. Can I steal stuff right in front of you? No? Okay.
Dearie, dearie me. My poor boy stuck in a rat. It's like... My poor boy stuck like a rat in a trap. No wonder I'm down in the mouse.
Yes, hello, can I help you? Like, actually, can I help you?
Who are you? And what are you doing in my nest?
Yeah, didn't expect that voice.
You're keen to build up your reputation around these parts, you say? In that case, I suggest you hear me out. The name's Norbert, and I have a rather big favour to ask. I need you to save my son.
Deal? What? Where?
Oh dear. Is he in trouble?
He is. Big trouble. A massive burst of molten lava came down the mountain, cutting us off from the rest of the region. I only survived by a whisker, but my boy got trapped on the other side.
Oh, that's terrible.
It's all Bernie's fault. He's the youngest of the Brimstone boys. He caused all this by opening that infernal gate.
God damn it, Bernie.
He also happens to be the big hit around here. If you could defeat him, it would do wonders for your rep. Could you close the infernal gate while you're there? I've got just the thing to seal the
Or does he?
Hey! My green rock, it's gone. But how?
Your green rock.
Some magical crystal.
It was right here. Well, I'm sure I'll find it by the time we get back. Please, just save my boy.
It's probably a green travel light. right? It's a green rock.
Thanks a million. The infernal gate is in a cave nearby. Please, make sure you shut it and stop the lava.
Will do. But first, and now for real, let's go back. Let's go back and let's synthesize. Let's get some new monsters in here. It's always my favorite part in these games. Let's see how they handle it this time. Because it's usually always kind of the same, but always a little bit different. Alright.
How do?
Alright, lad. What can I do for you? Okay. So first of all, good thing that they stopped doing in after Dragon Quest Monsters Joke 2. They had male and female monsters and also some neutral monsters. And you could only, like, you couldn't do 2 male monsters, you could do 2 female monsters, but the same monster could be male or female or neutral, depending on luck, I guess. So that limited you quite a lot in what you could do. Okay, first of all, select a... Wait, take particular note of suggested parrot combinations that have a gold framed portrait, because these are very special indeed. There are some rather unexpected combinations to discover, but you can increase your chances of finding one by scouting as many different monsters as possible. Okay. Oh, okay. So the offspring of Platypunk and Fluffy here could be either a Platypunk or Fluffy. If I had a slime level 10, we could have a spotted slime, snail slime, whatever. Here we don't have any new monsters. Here we could have a Hamwitch, which is one of my favorite monsters of all time. Ooh, a Bullfinch. I mean, I don't like the monster Bullfinch, but it would be golden, so probably stronger than anything. Alright, wait. Wait, aren't... Oh, that thing isn't... That thing isn't level 10 yet. I mean, then again, we have Tony at level 11, so it's really not that big of a deal. Okay, let's see. I mean, we could combine Drumstick and Parry and make a Bullfinch. Because I guess this sounds like... At points, this music sounds like Family Guy music. Okay, let's see what else we could make with, let's say, our boy here. He could make a Hamwitch. I love Hamwitches. Tiny dragon, stuff like that. Ooh. Oh, that's awesome. It shows us how like in star-wise, basically, how good they would be in different categories. So this one, wait. This one is not great in wisdom, interestingly enough. This one would just be decent in pretty much everything. I think I want to get that one. Let's confirm parents. Please select 3 talents for the offspring monsters to inherit. So we're gonna go with Sis Aficionado. We're gonna go with Hex Communicator, probably. Zam and Zamo. And we might go for... I mean, Toxic attacks? Poison attack? Or do we go with Death Defier, which gives us HP MP and Ultra Death Defier, which probably stops insta-kill. No, I think we go with pure attack on this one. Guy. Too bad that we basically got rid of him, but Killer also looks really good. Kilagila, we're gonna call you Kigi. I know I'm not always the most inspired one when it comes to names. Alright, that's the first one. You know what? Screw it. Put these two together, make a bullfinch. Like I said, not a big fan of bullfinches, but in this case it seems to be just a good combination. Also, as you can see, inherited points, we already have some points in Naturalist and Hulk, which means... which means we take, I think, half of the points with us. And Wild Child, Latency, Attacker, Confusion Attack. I think, do we have Confusion Attack somewhere here? No. The only thing that would go over would be Attacker. So I think we just go, you know what, we go with Attack Booster here. Synthesize. Now, like I said, I don't know if the golden portrait thing means that it's incredibly special, or maybe it just like levels up faster or whatever. I don't know. I'm gonna call, you know what, I'm just gonna call you Finch. I could call him Paul, but that is just a stupid whatever. Okay. Yeah, no idea if it means it's a stronger base monster, or it has a stronger... It can become stronger, I don't know. Okay, next, our healer, together with... I think these two together should... mediocre at best. This one, on the other hand... Yeah, screw it. Let's do it. Confirm. Fire Breath, Cool Breath? Sure. Soothsayer for the heal? Yes. Blowy Slasher, Zap Ward, or HP Booster? Like, HP Booster is not bad, but overall it's not a whole lot of HP that we get. So I think I'll just get Blowy Slash because we already have points in it. But yeah. It's gonna be a Hamwitch, which, like I said, it's one of my favorite monsters ever. When I saw this for the first time in Dragon Quest XI, I just... You know, Sham Hamwitch. Just look at it, okay? I'm... The one that I have, or had in Dragon Quest Monsters Joker 3, I called Hamilton. This one is gonna be called Hambert. Just, it's Hambert. Alright, and one last monster. It's only one more option that we have. It's this one and that one. Oh great, it actually gives us something new. I think we're gonna go with the Buddy Slime, why not? Nature Child for heal, that's great. Hive Mind, Buff, Snooze, Heartbreaker, Sleep Attack, Paralyze and Punch. That's actually pretty good. Events Booster, Blusterer, Agility Booster. I think here we're gonna go with Defense Booster because this one has very little defense. If I remember that I saw that correctly. And we got a Buddy Slime. That's a cute one. Just call him Buddy. Just really, I'm that basic at times. Just call him Buddy. And with that, we now have a completely new synthesized team. Everyone is level 1. But with way better stats than we actually had before. Wait, there's something I want to check. Oh. You set a spell or ability as hand and will instruct the monster to use it a lot, while and tell the monster only use the ability sometimes. Okay, but I cannot say, like... I cannot say do this a bit more often, it's just use this often or don't use it often. But yeah, I think I'm gonna keep it like that, kinda. 7 points. We have some left as well. We got some because we inherited them, but also we got some more because we just synthesized. That's pretty cool in my opinion. Okay, we definitely want heal. And I think next up we're just gonna go for the Heartbreaker. Why not? And now we want accessories. So Buddy will get Scholar Specs. Hambert will get the Ring of Wisdom. Kiki will just get... You know what? Finch will get a Strength Ring. And Kiki will get the Stardust Earrings to increase defense, agility, and HP. I think that's quite alright. I could go to the ranch. Wait, by the way, can I... Yes, I can zoom over there. Should I? No. We're gonna walk out the door right here. And we're gonna see in battle how our newly evolved monsters fare. But yeah, I could go to the farm, get some more monsters for the backup, but we could just keep going, and next few monsters that we scout, we'll just take with us. I think that's the better idea for now. Monsters don't see the party's presence, that's good. I'm once again just gonna let them fight and see what they're doing, how they're doing. In the beginning, they are decently strong for being born, basically. And the thing is, they start with decent stats, but since they are level 1, they level up way faster. Like this one fight would probably get them to level somewhere between 3 and 5, I would guess, at least. And that increases their level, or their stats, very fast. Let's see. Everyone's level 1. Everyone's level 5 now. Like plus 18, plus 20, plus 3 attack, plus 13 attack. That's pretty dang good that everyone gains 18 talent points. I just love this. Kiki, Undead Undoer. 13 more points. Do we want to keep going here? Do we gonna go going here? I think we're gonna go with more Cis Aficionado for now. Here we want Attacker. Hulk. Do we just want to keep going here? Usually, like I gotta say this, disclaimer. I'm not a professional at these kind of games. I'm actually not very good at these kind of games. I'm doing quite a lot of stuff that you shouldn't do. Like you shouldn't split your points as much as I'm doing. I'm just doing it because, yes. I want this one for Nature Nerfer. I want Fire and Cool Breath. And now we're gonna increase some more in buff. Because the reason why you don't want to split it all is these ones, at this point in the game, I will not have them for the next, like, 5 episodes. We'll probably have them for 2 episodes, and then we're gonna synthesize again, probably. And when you synthesize, it's 2 monsters with 2 or 3 talents, and you have to choose between them. And if you have one with a whole lot of points in, and another one for another monster with a whole lot of points in, you can choose those 2 and get a whole lot of points back. If you have 3 with a bit of points and 3 with a bit of points, you choose 3 of them, all in all, and lose a whole lot of points. But I don't care. At this point, right now, I want these abilities, and that's why I'm doing this. We won't go for the defense booster now. We're gonna keep going with Nature's Child here. I kinda like the idea. Although the next big attack would be Sleep Attack here, And next attack here would be sleep attack, so it would have been better to go for hive mind. So I think we're just gonna go to 30 here for snooze, and then we're gonna keep going with hive mind. Was it a good idea that I'm doing this? No, definitely not. Okay, fight the same monster again. Now we're level 5. It's not exactly the same monster, but you know, just fight similar monsters. We already have so much more HP. And now I'm curious how we fare against these guys. Damn! I mean, our little buddy isn't strong. It's not here for strength, basically. But yeah. The bullfinch deals great damage. Do we level up again? Yes, we do, which means everyone is healed again, and 2 monsters have talent points. Finch, we're gonna keep going with naturalists. Just put everything in here, I think. And Buddy, like I said, 6 for snooze. And now we put the rest into hive mind. How much attack does Buddy have? Not a whole lot, right? Attack 37. Which actually is not that much worse than others. For some reason, Buddy went for... wait. Heal more often. Squelch more often. Cures of poison or severe poison. I would guess that Buddy will only use this if anyone is poisoned. And Heartbreaker and the rest less. Yeah. We could make stuff like buff, but right now that's not necessary. We're gonna keep fighting a little bit here. Wanna make our new arrivals basically a bit stronger before we go and visit said Bernie. Also, damn. I mean, yes, that was the attack that's better against slimes, but damn, almost 60 damage. That's a whole lot. Keeps going for a Heartbreaker, which can stun an enemy, so it's actually not bad. It just doesn't do a whole lot of damage. More talent points. Oh, damn it. Didn't go to the talent point. Screen. Which, yeah, every time you synthesize monsters, it takes a while. Because you just get so much more stuff every now and then. I kind of want Cool Breath. So, even though we put stuff into Sis Aficionado, I really want Cool Breath, so I want to get to 20 points here and then put more into Sis Aficionado. And Hambert. Again, wait, was Tingle again? Cures allies of paralysis. That's not bad. I think it might actually be better to go for a Blowy Slasher, but kinda want buff. It increases defense. And now we put more points in the Blowy Slasher or something like that. I don't know. Like I said before, what I'm doing is not at all the best way to do this. Also, one thing that I really have to check out is how this game looks in handheld mode. Ooh, frog. Because, I mean, the graphics won't be much better, but there are so many, like, pixelated things that I think in handheld mode you won't notice too much, or as much. Let's see how well we can scout with our new ones. I mean, better than I thought. But I think in the beginning we should concentrate on leveling up instead of scouting. Maybe this time we should actually destroy the heavy hitter first and then go scouting. Then again, the first, I don't know, 4 monsters that we scouted here worked out, so... monsters are defeated. Awesome. Everyone level 8. What's always interesting in Dragon Quest Monsters games is different monster families have different EXP curves. Like everything from dragon families just takes so much longer to level up, while slimes, like Buddy here, always level up so much faster. They just need so much less EXP. I love Kiki. I love our Killer Gila, I think it's called. That thing looks so happy. It looks so happy. In the beginning, we were asked if we love more lovable or rugged monsters. I feel like Kiki is a combination of both. It's a perfect middle. So lovable and yet a little bit rugged, right? But overall, very lovable. 12 talent points for Buddy. That's nice. Let's use him right away. What did I want here? Hive Mind for sleep attack. Do we want to keep going here or do we give you more defense? You know what? One time plus 4 defense just to have. I don't think that's a bad idea. It's probably not the best idea, but generally not a bad idea. Alright. What's up here? Is there something or are there just monsters? Seems like, once again, just monsters. Unless there's something here. Interesting. Like, you would think that since you can only come up here in specific seasons, that there might be something to find here. Then again, it can also be, let's call it world building, to just have stuff there, just to have it there, right? Alright, let's fight and hope that Buddy doesn't go down. Yeah, he just got poisoned. And destroyed. Monsters are defeated. Awesome, everybody level 9, that's 12 more talent points. So far what I really like, and that's not always a given, is that everyone gets the same amount of talent points at the same level cap. Because in the Dragon Quest Monsters Joker games, most of the time when you like reach level, let's say 9, you got, let's say, 12 points, but some only got 8, some got 16, but most got 12. So it seems so far that everyone might get the same at the same level. Uses 1/4 of remaining MP to inflict light elemental damage on a single enemy for a weaker rendition of a more extreme spell. The more MP the monster has at the time of casting, the greater the damage will be. That is interesting. That is actually interesting. Where do I want to go? I think I want to keep going into Cis Aficionado this time. Like, actually. I know I said that a few times now, but no, actually. Okay, and here I said Blowy Slasher would be the best, right? Agility plus 8, that's great. And Tingle was Paralysis Heal. And after that, it's Windsickles. But that takes a while to get that. Alright. Do we need to go heal? We should, or we just use items. We have 27 medicinal herbs. So it's easier to just do that. I think in 1 or 2 fights, Buddy will level up. But until then, it might be better to just heal for a bit. Alright. Let's see if we can get a Cure Slime this time. I have a feeling at this time we might be actually be better in terms of scouting. 35. I mean, we scouted it. By the way, look at the HP of our monsters. Right now, it's not possible, but I think 115 and stuff like that. Over 100 for most of them. That's pretty good. This one is called Medic. It is a heal slime. You will never guess what it excels in. But yeah, 115, 105, 101, and 93 is still not bad. Talent points of medics. We put everything we have on it into healer. Because that is a talent that I wanna give to someone else once we synthesize. It's always good to have at least one monster with either healer or just any talents that give you heal. Because here I can just use items whenever. I can use items whenever I want. But like in the Colosseum and stuff, if you can't, you cannot use items yourself, and you cannot give them specific orders. Which means if you have anyone who can just do healer at any time, you're golden. Like small heal, mid heal, stuff like that. It's so very useful. Alright. Now before we're gonna go further, I'm gonna pause for just a second, but you won't notice a thing. See, you didn't notice. Alright. Where was I? Where were we? We wanted to go towards the big bad guy, Bernie, who is probably in this direction, right? I would say, yeah, to the right is probably where we can't go, so first we're gonna go there. Because I'm guessing that is where the lava was and the sun is trapped, probably. Alright, slime squish. Yeah. I love it when you get to points in the game where you just feel, or where you are demonstrably stronger. It's just awesome. Ooh, let's see how much that does. 1650, that's pretty good. 2117, yep, those are pretty decent numbers. Could they be better? Yes. Will they get better? Absolutely. Level 10, we could already synthesize them again. We won't. We will keep the monsters that we have right now around. Oh. The thing on the map is... Just give me the item. I just want the item. Thing on the map is not a chasm or whatever. It is an arch. That makes a whole lot of sense. Just for the record, I wanted to let the moles sleep in peace. It was the other moles that tried to save the moles that were sleeping in peace from me that attacked me. I'm just doing this in self-defense. And I don't wanna kill the moles. I just wanted the item. A single file. All of this violence for a single file. Okay, yeah, it seems to loop around. Everything good, everything fine. Do we want to try and get up there? I kinda do. Which means we now wait for this one to go up. And then we jump over. That's nice. Okay, anything up here? Anything interesting? Can we walk across that thing? Looks like it. At least jump across. Yeah. And it's a mini metal, so I think by now we have enough to go to the metal collector and get the... I'm sorry. Yeah, this will be the last episode that I record for today. My throat already a little bit, yeah. Get a metal collector, I think said 2 more and we'll get an, I think, immunity amulet or something like that. So that is what we're gonna get sooner or later. But first, let's check out everything here. I'm curious, I'm not gonna go there, but can I zoom from here to the Colosseum in the other? Yes, the Molosseum. We could zoom there if we wanted to. We're not gonna, but we could, and that's good to know. I like that. Alright, ooh, what is that? Oh, that's a lunatic again. We already have one of you. Don't really care for them. So over there, that seems to be the cave where the big baddie is. Ooh, hello there, Bongo something. Hello? Stop that. Bongo Drongo. Do we just try and scout? Nah, I think we just try and fight. If by any chance this guy survives, nope, I would have tried. Let's see how much EXP we get from that. Because in Bongo Drongo, it seems like it should give a whole lot, but then again, it's just a monster like everything else. Yeah, that's not a whole lot. It's not as much as you think you should get from that, I feel like. Alright, anything around here? I don't want to go all the way around now, but I just want to see if there's anything interesting right around where we are. Okay, let's try and scout. Let's just go ahead, try. 30%! I mean, could be better, could be worse. Also, one thing that I'm very curious about is it gets easier to scout. Ooh, critical spell. Nice. Gets easier to scout once you increased your reputation, right? Does that mean that the food also gives more points? Because, like I said, when we first used it, like 3% and 6% is not good. So even if it's doubled, it would start at 6% and then the next better one would be 12%. That would make it way more feasible, I feel like. But anyway, we are going to go... Wait, am I going the right direction? No, I turned around. We want to go back here. Yeah. Okay, I kinda wanna go in, because I don't think we will fight right away. So I wanna go in and see if we can zoom back here. Right, we don't fight right away, right? Or maybe we do.
Dear me, it looks like he's in a spot of bother.
Oh, it's a person. It's Rintin?
Seems things have gotten a little dicey.
Lemillion? All of the above? Okay. Interesting.
The discombobulator's a real lifesaver. Glad I swiped it from the village back there.
It's a thief.
Pardon me, are you all right? Wait, are you a human?
Well, well, an elf mixing with Monsterkind. How intriguing.
Huh.
What in the world are you doing here?
He knows that we're Monsterkind. Interesting.
Okay, first things first. The name's Trouble. Boylan Trouble. I'm a researcher of magic.
Boylan Trouble. Sure.
I came to Nadiria in search of treasure, like this nifty little number I pocketed earlier. If you've got a problem with me, monster boy, don't bite your tongue. Can't stomach a little petty theft, huh?
I would
That's a
say
bit rich
something,
coming
but
from one of your kind.
Is that
the green stone.
Light?
Green stone the red was talking about. Of course.
Huh? Oh, this. I stole it from that rat's horrible little hovel. Do you need it by any chance? I suppose I could hand it over.
For a price.
You'd like that, wouldn't you, monster boy?
Would you like to know, weather boy? It's
Well,
just...
either way, I guess you're no fan of receiving stolen goods, am I right?
I don't care.
So, what's your plan? Perhaps you'd rather rob me of it instead.
Who said that? I mean, okay, I'm a monster, he's a human, gotcha, I got it. But...
Please stop this!
Again, he's a human, we can harm him. We just cannot harm monsters.
So let me get this straight. It's wrong to steal, but fine to win something in a fair fight.
I mean... yeah?
You know what? I think I'm starting to like you. But I think I've wasted quite enough time on wannabe vigilantes. See you around.
Of course it's alright to win something in a fair fight, right?
Toil and trouble. What a bizarre individual. Well, the infernal gate should be somewhere inside. Let's be careful as we go.
Yeah, let's. Alright, I think we should be able to zoom in here. Yes, caverns of conflagration. Which means we can now go to the Molosseum for just a second or two. Go to the metal collector. I wanted to say detector, that's wrong. Metal collector. Get our amulet. And then we teleport back to our tower to heal. And then we teleport back to where we just were. Make sense? Makes sense. Alright, where was he? Right here.
It's the mini medal exchange counter. You're bringing me 2 medals this time. My congratulations. Gooperb. Altogether, I make that 3 medals now. Without further ado, let me present you with an amulet. Amulet of immunity for your efforts. Good job. Go la la, only 2 more medals until I can reward you with a Sage's Elixir.
Alright, that should be... what is a handy heal? Monsters have been healed to almost full HP. Question, did I use my healing abilities for that? Is that a one-time healing ability that refreshes every time I go to, let's say, the tower? Who knows? Antioxidant. So, just... I'm so sorry. I should really stop this episode soon. This is an amulet that we can use to not get poisoned. That's very good to know. Okay, we are back at the tower. We will heal. And next thing you know, we will go back to the caverns of conflagration. We're just all over the place. Zoom in all around. Now, I'll just go for like 2 or 3 more minutes, just to be sure, to be safe. I will not go any longer today. Like I said, my voice after being sick not that long ago. And this is the 4th episode that I'm recording today. So it's probably better to just call it quits as soon as possible. Start again tomorrow with more stuff, and we're gonna try and scout this time again. Almost 40%? That's decent. It's not great, but it's decent. But I think we should not try again. For now, we should just attack. So everyone pretty much has some kind of debuff possibility. We can stun the enemy, we can poison them, we can let them sleep, we can lower their attack, we can lower the defense. So overall, we have a decent team. Not gonna lie. Okay, we don't really see anything here. Just go in a little bit more. Oh, one of these things that we just saw attacking the Toil and Trouble. I wanna catch one of our scout one of them. Blinkster. Let's see. Didn't work out, so we're just gonna fight. Once again, sooner or later we will go back and just get more monsters. As we keep going in the game, we will just find more and more monsters anyway. So there's no need to try our darndest to get him now and now. So yeah. Things are looking good. Things are looking up. These things are fast little buggers. There are many dead ends, but none of them have what I look for, which is rare items. Check out the next one. Aha! Yeah, we have a chest. Okay, you know what? Screw you, we're gonna fight now. 4 lamplings attacked me to fight me. That's how it is. Decent. Actually decent. We're leveling up quite... We are leveling up quite nice. Things are looking up. I think what we're gonna do in terms of synthesizing is we're gonna wait till we became the big shot in this part, so till we defeated Bernie. Because then it's easier to scout. I mean, I'm still gonna try every now and then, but then it's easier to scout, and most monsters here should be above level 10. So it should just be way easier to wait a little bit, and as soon as it's easier to scout them, we'll just get all the monsters that we can around here, and have just more for synthesizing. Nice. Anyone wanna level up? Anyone wanna get some points? Buddy, level 12, 9 talent points. That's our little buddy. Alright, what did we want? Hive Mind for Paralyzing Punch. No, I want Nature Child. Or do we? Paralyzing Punch, Nature Nerfer, Sleep Attack, which we already have. And Dazzle, Fizzle, Miracle Slash, Auto Kadabra. What is Auto Kadabra? Store a small amount of MP after each action. Yeah, not something that we definitely need. Inflict slashing damage on a single enemy. Approximately half the amount of damage inflicted is restored to the user as HP. Can heal up to a maximum of 200 HP. That's nice. Just not necessarily on this little fella. We could also increase defense, but I think we're just gonna go with Hive Mind. Wait, this is where we came from, right? Yes, it is. So we're gonna go right here. I see a dead end in front of us. We're gonna check out the dead end, and then we're gonna end today's episode. Gonna dead end today's episode. Ha! Funny! Sleep, you know what? Yeah. It's beaten, it's sleeping. Yeah, that makes it way easier. And we scouted a sleeping monster. Blinkster. Well, I'll just call you Blink. Just call you Blink. That's alright by me. Alright, we see on the other side there is an item. Here there is nothing, and we cannot go in here. Makes a whole lot of sense. Okay, let's fight this lamplings, and afterwards we're gonna end today's episode. This time for real. But if you've followed the series so far, tell me, what do you think about the game so far? I've talked about what I like and what I dislike so far. But overall, it's just it just makes me feel good. Like this, Dragon Quest is my feel-good series of games. Like no matter what, even if there are some parts that I would rather they did better or different or whatever, it's just I just love it. Anyway, thank you nerds so much for watching. Don't forget, there will be more videos to come every single day until Christmas, until December 24th, Christmas Eve, that is. And if I'm not done with the game by then we're gonna continue in January. So subscribe if you haven't already. Maybe leave a like, that would be nice. Leave a comment, that helps. But overall, subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you nerds so much for watching. I'm the Renegade Cactus and I gotta run.